Yo, yo, yo!
What up, what up, what up?
Y'all already know what it is. It's KK, and you are now tuned in to another episode of KK's Corner. Today I got my boy Petty Ricky with me.
What's up? I'm in the corner. It is Ricky, one half of Freeish Media, and a fellow AUC alumni. So we're definitely gonna have to get into it all and have a great conversation for you guys.
Gang, y'all already know what's going on. As you see, I need to get up with the merch, gang. I see you got the merch on your shirt.
So we have fresh new merch. Definitely, I'm gonna start off with a little plug for everybody.
Okay.
Follow your favorite petty cousins. We are available everywhere on the internet. Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, all that shit. At Freeish Media, FREEISHMEDIA. I almost spelled it wrong. But recently had our merch come out and it is available at shopfreeish.com. So we are trying to sell that shit and make some money.
So tap in, gang. So for everybody viewing right now, who is Freeish Media? What is Freeish Media?
Yeah, so essentially Freeish Media was started about 4 years ago. Me and one of my best friends did different things in the industry. I worked with some fairly large social media companies, some with a lot of clout. He went to school for film and is also hilarious and shady. So we came together and was like, we need to do something with this shit. Like the people I work for were giving me posts and I was getting all these followers, but I didn't have anything to do with it. So decided to work together, turn it into a brand, talk about funny shit, post some memes, get out some merch, and get a podcast going.
Yeah, feel me? So did it always start off with the idea of a podcast, or what was you guys' original idea? It was a podcast?
Yeah, so here in the AUC, me and my friends, of course, we would smoke, talk shit, and this was right when podcasts were kind of first starting, like around 2013-ish, 2014-ish. So it was kind of like, yeah, we wanted to have a radio show, but you didn't really know how. Social media wasn't really where it was, to where it was like you could just create a page, get the following and all of that. You kind of had to have equipment and all that shit. So time went on and it was like, a few years passed and we're like, damn, we could just record this shit, get some mics, cut it up, and people like it. Yeah,
nah, that's what's up though. So since you mentioned it, how do you feel like when social media came into play, like when Instagram got big for networking, how do you feel like that overall positively impacted you guys' podcast?
Oh yeah, it was definitely a positive impact because we came in right with that. We started in 2017, so Instagram was already kind of blowing up, and I was a part of that first wave of working with companies to help showcase that you can make money on social media. So being able to work with those, I'm sure people see those hair companies, Flat Tummy Tea, all of that, Fashion Nova, a lot of those businesses that now promote with a bunch of companies. I was kind of there when I was first starting and showing like, damn, you can make money off of this.
Right.
So we came in hand in hand with that and was like, oh, bet, infrastructure already here, we good.
Nah, that's what's up. So for everybody watching who may be interested in starting a podcast but not really sure what to make it about, how did you guys decide what your topic was going to be for your podcast?
Yeah, of course, marketing 101, you got to find your target market, think about who you're trying to reach, or who you're already reaching for one. So we're seeing, we reach 25 to 34 millennials, about 65% women, 35% men. Let's talk about celebrities. That's what a lot of them seem to like already. Those are a lot of our posts that do well. Definitely do some testing and figure it out. But once you find those subjects, then you can hone it down further. You look and see if there are other content providers who kind of do the same thing, or if there are any who do similar. If there are, how can you be different? If there are, how can you do something that can make people want to follow that and look at that week in and week out? So it's really taking notes and really going with what do you like, because what you like, a lot of other people might like too. So.
Right. So what challenges did you guys face with building up your podcast platform and getting it to where it is now? Because for those who don't know, they Instagram, you tell them how many followers y'all Instagram got.
I mean, we have 160K, which I definitely...
160,000 people are tapped in with their podcast. That's gold right there.
Yeah, we worked hard for that.
I applaud y'all. Let's hear about that working hard process for that.
Yeah, definitely. There were some sad days. There were some happy days. took a lot of herbal medication. But as far as difficulties, of course, everybody has difficulties.
Yeah.
We've had pages get deleted. We've been suspended for things. You know, we had an Instagram that, our original Instagram, we were able to build to 30K in a short amount of time. Like, the engagement was insane on it. Instagram got deleted because we posted like somebody at the Met Gala or some shit, some photographer shit. Wow. We don't even post paparazzi shit no more. Fuck that. But, you know, so we've had that. We've had interviews that have gone sour. My friend, I like to say that my co-host Chris, he's more of the Charlemagne. Okay. I'm more of the DJ Envy Angela Yee.
Okay,
so, you know, it might go left from time to time because he definitely can let his opinion be heard. And you know, sometimes people don't fuck with it. Yeah. I be screaming though. I be dead.
Yeah. But no, that's good for like the purpose of the argument and to make it more interesting. That brings more people like in tune with it. Because, you know, sadly nowadays this generation love drama. So anything you do in this drama field, guaranteed the views gonna go up.
Right, and I love it because we're able to talk and have these debates and these conversations, but we don't always have to agree on everything.
Absolutely.
He's his own person, I'm my own person. I think that makes it easier in terms of being able to have that rapport and be able to build that conversation on every episode. Because shit, I'm saying some shit, and next thing I know, he's like, I ain't like that, I ain't fuck with that. Now I gotta sit here and think about how do I defend what the fuck I was talking about. I wasn't ready.
Now you like, let me think about my argument first. You feel me? That's dope though. So, since you went to the AUC and we currently in the AUC,
yeah, we are.
Talk to us about your experience of college. How was it going to Morehouse?
Oh, Morehouse was an interesting experience.
Okay.
Where do I start? So I'm from Atlanta. I'm from Metro Atlanta, from Gwinnett.
All right.
So coming to Morehouse, it was very different because I'm used to Gwinnett. Yeah. So coming downtown to the AUC, and mind you, this was like a long time ago. I'm not gonna say how long.
What's Gwinnett like, country?
I'm not gonna say it's country, but it's definitely a lot more, and I don't even want to say it like this, but it's a lot more diverse. It's a lot more, you know, white people, a lot more Asian, all of that. So
you came down here was like, all these niggas.
Yeah, which I love all these niggas, which is why I wanted to come, but I still was like, damn, all these niggas.
Yeah.
So, but it was so many different types of niggas, you know. It's the diversity within the niggas is what I be talking about now, you see. Because don't let nobody tell you it ain't diverse.
It is.
But coming here, you know, I loved it. had freedom for the first time. In high school, I was president of all these clubs. I was in all these AP classes, IB, all of that. I was that student. I was, you know.
Right.
And coming here, I still was.
I'm the valedictorian of my class, and thank you. That's what
you
you
know,
was.
I was very much so.
Yeah.
And coming here, like, not to tell too much, but let's just say it's near the anniversary of me smoking weed. And you see what week it is in the year. So, and I started smoking when I got to college. So.
Oh, you didn't start till you get to college. You want to know what's crazy? I never drank any alcohol until I got to college.
And it was like the first week, it was like, oh, man, I like this.
That's how it was for me too, bro. Like, man.